Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen and I love all things color. We talk about makeup and skincare. Today the topic is skincare, particularly castor oil. I know it is a fan favorite, or what fan, I don't know. But in general, just skincare lovers love castor oil and a lot of videos have been made. I want to make more videos on this. I made three videos I think thus far, and I intend on making more because I have some things I want to say. But if you're interested in the other videos I made, I'm going to leave the link down below. Before we talk about today's topic, I just wanted to give like an introduction, right? On my, like, it's a short, very brief, to the point introduction on my journey, on my long journey on castor oil, and then we'll get to what we're talking about. So let's get started. Where shall we start? I kind of started using castor oil maybe 3 years ago, and then I used it for 2 years and then I stopped, mainly because I had some skin conditions. It was not triggered by castor oil, just FYI. I started developing some serious skin conditions, and then I had to seek dermatologist's help. And so yeah, and then I kind of like stuck to very minimal skincare, and that worked for me. And so I kind of like stopped using castor oil because I just felt it wasn't as effective in helping me. So there's that. So I just felt, don't get me wrong, I did not altogether stop that extreme hydration step. Castor oil was replaced by another product which I will be talking about in another video. So this that hydration, that skin softening, I still use a product or replace castor oil in that sense. But yeah, just not castor oil. Castor oil has been like taken the back seat completely for this past year, and I couldn't be happier, to be honest. But today we're going to be talking about what castor oil really does. Like I said in this brief introduction, that castor oil, those 2 years I used, there is a good reason why I used it for those 2 years, because it really did something and I was truly blown away. But after 2 years, I kind of like figured out what it truly did and what I kind of thought it did, but honestly it did not. It really did not. I realized that only after I got a lot of skin problems and skin conditions, and that's when I kind of like figured out the difference, what I thought castor oil did and what castor oil really did. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about what castor oil really does, like consistently, come what may. This is something castor oil can do, like really does. So I've seen so many videos that people have done, and there are a lot of things to debunk, and we will again get to that in a different video. Maybe I'll do that, make that video today if I have the time. So there are a lot of things to debunk for sure, but this is something that castor oil really does. That is what we're going to be talking about. What are the things that castor oil can truly do? So okay, this is just, like I said, I haven't used castor oil in a year. This is just to show in a video. I don't really use it. I have not used castor oil in a lot, like I said, in a year. I stopped using it, and I don't hate it, but I just, like I said, something replaced it, and there's no need for me to again go back to castor oil at all. So castor oil, let me quickly show you the consistency. This is what I have this for, to just like show you in a video, and also show the consistency and how sticky it is, to just give you guys an idea. If you have not used castor oil or haven't seen it in person, it is, I know there are going to be comments on how I should be using castor oil, and you're welcome to give in more information for sharing. Absolutely, please, if you have helpful information for other viewers, definitely share it. I just have it here because I just don't use it either anyways. So yeah, what I was trying to say is there are going to be comments saying that you should buy castor oil in a glass bottle and not in plastic one, and whatnot. So this is a very, very viscous, thick oil, right? And it is it stays on. Don't get me wrong, it does not wipe off like coconut oil. Coconut oil is very thin. It's a great oil. The consistency and the thinness of coconut oil has its own advantages because it's easy to wash off, it's easy to put on. It doesn't, especially for the hair, it doesn't make your hair tangle. That hydration happens so quickly, the application is easy, the washing of the coconut oil is easy. It has an advantages for sure. But this one, because it's so sticky, it does not leave your skin that easily. It does wipe off. Let's be honest, it is an oil after all. It does wipe off, but that stickiness makes it even more tacky, and it does stay way better than, I would say, any other oil. Castor oil does do that. It's the staying power is stronger than any other oil. That's first thing. Staying power of castor oil is really good. Now, because of its consistency, what it does is it creates this tackiness. So it's definitely tacky. So do not over apply this. I know I put a lot on just this surface, because it's just a hand, right? I wouldn't put this on the face. It would be very hard to control, and I'm sweating like crazy. Somebody said, oh, you have been sweating. Oh, this is just like a paper towel. You have been sweating so much in this video. I mean, like, say, humans tend to do that. Humans have the tendency to sweat. I don't know, maybe you're from a different planet. So anyways, and it is summer. Like, how dare she, right? Okay, anyways. So, point number 2. It does have, because of its tackiness, it also, what was I saying? I completely forgot. Okay, anyways, let's get back to it. Its staying power is amazing because of its because of its viscosity. Yes, I was talking about the tackiness. Because of its viscosity, it is tacky. It leaves that sticky kind of surface. It leaves the surface tacky and sticky. That's what I was trying to say. Wow, what a word medley. So, and I would not put so much on the face, especially during the daytime. Please put this only during the nighttime and just a drop, because a lot of things would just like stick to your face and surface, I would say. So it is pretty tacky. So depending on your desire for tackiness and that pull, I shouldn't say pull, because, and it's not a give, because it's not stretchy. So what word should I use here? I don't know, because so depending on your desire for that tackiness or that stickiness, don't get me wrong, it's not an uncomfortable stickiness. It's actually a very satisfying, wow, look how moisturizing it is, that kind of stickiness. Okay, I know, I kind of like got confused and went off track there. So number 2, it does create a tacky, like a moisturizing surface to your skin. And the third is, because of this tackiness and the staying power, as a result, it does absolutely, without a doubt, leaves the skin absolutely soft. You would not believe how soft it is in the morning once all the oil wears off, and then you touch your skin and you realize how soft it is, soft and moisturizing. This is not just for and I have to say, just FYI, in the morning before washing your hand off, when you touch, you'd realize how soft and like slippery, and just like, it's a really incredible experience. But when you wash it off, it's gonna be soft, but just saying, it's not gonna like stay there and moisturize your skin even after you wash it off with soap, because it is just oil. It's not a medicine that just like penetrates deep within and repair your what's that called, that skin surface, right, which like if it ruptures, it kind of not ruptures, ruptures, sorry, I think I'm using the wrong word. If that skin surface ruptures, it kind of creates that eczema, and it really opens your skin to other infections. So this is not going to help with any of that. No, it will not help with any of that. It's not going to help with eczema. You really need proper ointments and medicines for the eczema to heal, and then for your skin to heal back. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a little bit, I just kicked the camera stand. So yeah, I would say 3 things, right? The staying power is really good, and then the tackiness is there, absolutely, and then thirdly, all of these 2 things creates definitely skin softening. Yes, definitely there is an element of moisturization. That's what creates a skin softening to begin with, but I would not say that it nourishes. It doesn't like deep within penetrate and nourishes. So the next morning, if you use a harsh soap to wash your hand is going to feel dry. You definitely, that's going to be the case with anything else for sure, but there are other products that that really like say Vaseline, right? It really locks the moisture in, and it really creates that break-free barrier, right? What am I saying? I don't know. I'm not even sure if what I said made sense, but your barrier stays safe. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, my friends. I'm so hot. It is so hot in here. Okay, I had to take a break and kind of like fan myself. Although there is an actual fan here, it's not helping. So I know the heat is kind of making me confused. So this is what I wanted to come here and say. What are the things after using it for 2 years? The 3 things that have been consistently happening with castor oil are these 3 things. Everything else, it happens, it comes and goes depending on how my skin is. If it's in a really great state, then it looks like castor oil is doing it all. But when there are actual issues, it feels like castor oil is not helping, because that's all it does. What it does is stay longer on your skin. It keeps the skin tacky, and it just softens your skin. So the one thing, if you ask one thing that castor oil does consistently, it's skin softening. It's going to make your skin so soft. I promise you that. This is one thing that always happens. So I would suggest use castor oil on your hand. Absolutely, I would say use it over your hand cream. And as on your foot, if you feel your heels are a little cracked, put that heavily exfoliating urea cream. Don't just stick with castor oil for your foot. Do that extra active creams, right? The urea cream that exfoliates, moisturizer, and then put that over the top and then put your socks on, of course, because that is not going to be like a cream that absorbs, because this just stays on top. This is a very superficial product. Like I said, it stays on top, just keeps the surface tacky, and if you keep it for long hours, it's going to leave your skin soft. And after this thing wears off, after the tackiness, actually right now the tackiness worn off, I feel how incredibly soft the skin is. Oh my gosh, I love it absolutely. So this is definitely a superficial softening moisturizing product, not something would deeply penetrate into your skin and create that, not like solve skin conditions. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I know I've been rambling, but I'm just going to attribute it to the heat. And I hope this video was some way helpful for you guys. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.